I wasn't really going to make a video today, but I looked at the top of the new pecan tree. It looked like there was some, of course, on one hand it's not going to, seen some buds swelling right there. You go up further down, there's some nice buds swelling here too, and it's still not focusing in. But guess what? There is some buds, and the actual graft is down here. This is not the graft here. So we're getting some leaves coming out finally. And where did the birds go? Where did the cedar waxwings go? These are white mulberries. You hardly ever see them hit this purplish color, and there's so many of them on the tree. They're huge. And we had hundreds, if not thousands, of those little, I guess, cedar waxwings. And now, where are they at? They were eating the heck out of these things. They look so scrumptious, but these white mulberries are just like sugar water, as I've said a few times. Man, if these things were just good, I don't know what would happen if you just added like lemon juice to a pie or a preserve or something. I talked about Natalie. I said, you know, about this to Natalie, that you could possibly use this as a sugar substitute for your jams. You know, instead of sugar, use these white mulberries, squeeze the juice out or whatever, dry them. I mean, look at here, there's some big hunking freaking mulberries on here. This is very rare to have this many ripe ones on here without the birds wiping. You can see how much this guy here has grown. This fig, it's grown a little bit every day. New growth there. I'm just going to continue to fertilize it till this bad boy gets big and starts producing, you know, branching and fruit. It's about time it took off though. But today it's just like 89 degrees it's supposed to be. No rain in sight, but it is cloudy, so it's not like just roasting everything. I'm still having to water, you know, at least a little bit. Definitely need to at least pollinate the pawpaws at least one more time. We don't have too many new flowers or emerging flowers on this Tennessee, or excuse me, Florida Panhandle seedling. There's probably, you know, 4 or 5 maybe new ones, and probably between like 5 and 10 that haven't opened yet on it. It could be going through a second blooming stage. It's hard to tell. You can see the pumpkins have got their real kind of pumpkin-y leaves coming out now, so it should start vining out, maybe getting some like white streaks in the leaves and stuff. A lot of these plants yesterday were just drooping, especially these primroses. I had to put like I had to water these like 3 times, so they probably got about a gallon of water in each one of these containers. And then it finally started to perk up a little bit, and you can see it's still kind of droopy. They're reflowering again, which is good. There's a purple one and a yellow one. These impatiens were doing similar. They kind of perked up again, but it's getting kind of hot for them. I don't think these African marigolds really were bothered too much by the heat. But that's about it for this video. Not much happening today. I spent a long time just watering things and trying to deeply water some things, and one dianthus bloom. And yeah, it's nice to see that the pecan tree, the grafted one, is coming out, and I hope it does well. They say, you know, that some of the ones they sold people from this nursery were producing pecans in like 4 to 5 years. I thought maybe 8 based on like chestnuts and stuff. But they said, you know, maybe in 4 to 5 years you'll have some pecans on it. So, of course, that's still 4 to 5 years away. Not this year, not next year, but one day we'll be surprised, hopefully.